What's up, guys? Happy Monday. Monday fun day, they say.
Monday.
Some victory Mondays in fantasy.
Some lost Mondays too. Some
I
downs.
got two wins.
I went 6-0.
Yeah, whatever. Nobody cares.
He said nobody cares.
Whatever. But yeah, man, it's good, man. Feeling good. Got a good game coming on tonight. College was insane. Some good games over the weekend. MLB starting up. I mean, the playoffs. The next round.
Yep.
Then we got basketball starting tomorrow. Can't wait. I did my fantasy basketball too.
I ain't played fantasy basketball in years.
Yo, Sleeper got a cool way of doing it though. So it's like you pick a player for a certain game.
Yeah.
That's it for the whole week. So you don't have to adjust your lineup for Monday and Tuesday game.
See, I always played it on Yahoo. That's when I played it.
And you gotta constantly switch them out.
This shit was annoying, bro.
That is annoying. So they got it to where you do it weekly, which is pretty cool. The only thing that sucks is if he goes off Tuesday, you ain't get the right game.
Yeah.
Yeah. He's gonna go off on Friday.
That's kind of a cool way to play it, though.
Cool it's a different way. And I like it. So I ain't got to worry about.
Because how many games a week are there?
Man. They shoot.
Or how many games does a team play usually in a week? Like 2 to 3?
Probably about 2 to 3.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's nuts.
Well, it's always Tuesdays and Thursdays, right? Because it's TNT.
Yeah, but some also play other days, too. You still got Saturdays.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah. They don't do nothing on Sunday.
Well, it's too hard to compete with football.
Yeah.
That's way too hard.
But sometimes they try. Some of them they try like on Mondays and stuff. But Christmas is good. Thanksgiving's great because you got basketball, football.
For sure.
Well, is there Christmas football on Christmas this year? Or is that a few years ago because it fell on a Sunday? I think that's what it was.
Might have been because I know it's always basketball. I don't know.
Yeah, basketball always is on. Football, It's fell on it a few years, I think, with it being on a Sunday, or a Monday. But that's it.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. But hey, thanks for listening. Got the whole crew with me, man. Got Damien. Got Mr. Albright.
What's good?
Yeah,
What's good?
Man. Good times. Good times.
The best.
So, let's get straight into it. Sunday recap. I am not talking Giants. F the Giants. Let's go straight to a good team. Bears, Jags. All right. So, if you guys don't know, Dalton and Damien are straight up Chicago Bear fans. All right. So, you guys are going to hear it straight from Chicago Bear fans' perspective. All right. So, yo, Damien, how'd you feel about that game? What'd you take from it?
I got a couple key points on that one. I got number one. I'm gonna start off. I'm gonna say Caleb is here. I think Caleb Williams is here in the NFL. I think he's ready to play. I think he's ready to show everybody what he can do. I saw smart football from him. He didn't rush throws like he normally would. When he felt the pressure, he threw it out of bounds instead of trying to heave it up and try to make some kind of big play. Like he tried to, instead of trying to make something out of nothing, he got rid of it, went to the next play, moved on, and they did not slow down. Number two, I want to say Komet, I think, established himself as maybe one of the best tight ends in the league also. Komet going crazy. He's having a really good season so far. Allen had a good game. He was pretty patient. He took his time.
My phone.
He took his time.
Oh.
But I think the biggest key for me is that secondary is deep, man. Like that defense is crazy. We had no Stevenson. We had no Brisker. We had no Smith. Gordon had 7 tackles before he left with his hamstring. Blackwell came in and picked off Trevor Lawrence. Hicks had a pass breakup. He had a fumble recovery. Man, that defense is nuts. That defense is the real deal.
That defense is
I
real.
think that offense is starting to find itself really good. I think they need to keep working on the offensive line, obviously. The offensive line has been better. Obviously, they're not playing. I don't think, obviously, the last couple of games they played really sick, impactful defenses. But
man, they in the NFL.
But
bro.
man, dude, they've balled, bro. They've played, man. I've loved it, dude. As a Bear fan, bro, I've absolutely loved it. The NFC North right now looks crazy. Like everybody's like 4-2 except for the Vikings. They're like 5-0. You know what I mean? Like that dude is nuts. Dude is crazy. That is
it's probably the best division in the league this year. Right?
It is.
I would say.
It is.
I would say.
There's no other division that's like that.
Man, dude, that's crazy.
Probably close to it would be NFC South.
Who's in that one again? Is that the
Saints?
Oh, Saints, Bucks, and Carolina's just the wash.
They're worse. Yeah.
Well, Atlanta.
Well, I mean, you got what?
Atlanta,
Chiefs and the Ravens, right? Chiefs, Ravens, Bengals.
No, they're not in the same division.
Oh,
yeah, they are. Chiefs. Oh, not Chiefs.
No,
And Ravens.
Ravens.
I was thinking Bengals.
Right.
I was thinking Bengals. Ravens.
Me too.
I was thinking Bengals.
Yeah, I was thinking I had the Bengals in my head.
Yeah, it's Bengals, Cleveland, Baltimore, and I'm forgetting somebody.
Pittsburgh, right?
Pittsburgh.
Well,
Yeah.
that's looking pretty good, man.
That's always a good division.
I was to say
Yeah,
that
but they're not
division
as
looking
good as
pretty
this one.
well too,
No.
man. You know, not too many losers in that
Yeah,
one.
not
I
as
know.
good as this one.
Nothing's like the North though. The NFC North. That
All right.
that division goes stupid.
He's going crazy.
So
right?
Dalton, what did you take from it?
I was actually pretty happy. I mean, I was like, I'd like to see some of the backups that came in on the defense. One of them forced the fumble with the peanut punch. I love how that's still a thing with the Chicago Bears defense. The peanut punch is just stuck with them. And the offense, I mean, I was really happy to see D Swift have another great week on the rushing and in the receiving part. I think him and Williams have got a good connection to where if he can't find anything downfield, just find him or Cole Kmet. I really liked Cole Kmet's first tutty. I don't know if you guys saw how open he was on his check release, and then to see Caleb go through his first read on the left, go all the way to the right, see that wasn't there, and then come back to him and hit him. I think he played pretty well. I think going into the bye week, that's nice. But I do have a big test coming out of the bye against Washington, so I just hope they get everybody healthy during the bye week. But I thought they played pretty well. I really wish they would have gave Caleb. He tied for the most touchdowns thrown in an international game 4. They should have went down that last drive. Let that man break the record. Give him his 5th one as a rookie.
Right.
Let him throw that thing in. He had a good throw to Keenan Allen. That little fade. That was a nice place ball on the back left corner of the end zone. I thought he threw the ball pretty well. He spinned it pretty well. Went through his reads pretty well. The rush game, I was really happy with, though. To see Swift do what he did on the ground. I think he averaged about 4.5 yards a carry.
Yeah.
So that's way better
the O-line
than
did something.
Yeah. No, they've got some people
They
back.
created gaps.
Yeah, they've got some people back from injuries that were injured before the season. Tevin Jenkins, I didn't know Tevin Jenkins was going to play. I thought he was going to be out with that ankle injury, but he decided to suit it up, and he played pretty well on that left tackle side, I thought.
Yeah, he did.
Shelton's the only guy that I just think needs a little bit more tuning up at the center. But center's also a really hard position to play. You're trying to call hot blitzes, shifts. I mean, that position ain't no joke. But as a team, I thought it was a pretty good week to put up another 38 or 30-something points. I was pretty happy to watch that, especially early in the morning.
And Kmet was out there long snapping. Stop it.
Yeah, he's the backup long snapper.
He touchdowns and long snapping
Everything.
after he scores a touchdown.
Oh, he's got to be the first player to score 2 touchdowns and have 2 long snaps in the game.
Yeah, right.
He's got to be the only player with that stat.
Going nuts.
Oh, man. All right.
But the Jags, man, struggling. I will say that.
They're struggling. And I think
ETN's hurt now, too. Pretty soon. I mean, they're staying the week in London to play. Who they play next week over there?
I'll tell you.
I can't remember.
Patriots.
I really don't know who's going to win that one, to be honest. I might say Drake May gets his first one. I don't know. Drake May looked kind of good. He threw for more touchdowns than what Jacoby Brissett did in the first few weeks, and he did it in one game.
Jacoby Brissett is a non-mobile quarterback, bro.
He's just not a special player.
Which is rare for a black guy to be not mobile. But, he's like a statue over there. But Drake May look
Herman
good though,
Munster.
bro. I thought he was alright. Yeah. But I think Drake May looks alright, man. It's gonna be a test against the Jags though in London. I have to go Jags though.
Yeah, but that's crazy, right? Jags are in London back-to-back weeks.
I know.
Well, you got to think about it. The owner owns the stadium that they're playing in.
Yeah, I know, but like, do
So-
they just stay there all week? Are
Mhm.
they just like,
Yeah, they're just
are they
staying
in
there for
town
the week.
like 10
Yeah.
days?
Hey,
Basically.
they so whack they can stay over there.
We're
Just be
gonna get rid of the
Hey,
London
the owner
Jags,
wants
bro.
that. The owner wants that,
gonna
bro.
call them up. Hey, you know what, guys?
Yeah.
You stay over there, and we're gonna go ahead and build. We're gonna bring in this XFL team. We're gonna see
For
what they
real.
can do.
Give somebody else a team.
We're gonna call the Rock up and tell them send one of those Florida teams on over here.
Send the Sea Dragons over here.
Yeah.
St. Louis needs
Portland,
another
too.
team, bro.
It'll be Portland.
St. Louis needs another team. St. Louis, they miss the Rams, bro.
Yeah.
That's so true. All they got,
Like
all
they
got
sold
is the
out every
Cardinals.
game of their.
Cardinals and-
Well, they got an XFL team now, or that
and they
USFL.
got the Blues.
And they sell out every game.
They
Yeah.
got the Blues.
Yeah. Hey. So Buccaneers busted the Saints 51-27.
Busted.
Theo Ratliff. Yeah, Spencer Rattler. I said Theo, my bad. Spencer Rattler had his season debut. 22 for 40, 243 yards and a touchdown, 2 interceptions. Baker Mayfield, man, he's balling out.
Yeah.
24 for 36, 325 yards, 4 tutties, the 3 interceptions, deflections and stuff, but it is what it is. That was crazy. They could have scored 60.
Fuck. I thought they were gonna.
Chris Godwin went off, dude. Chris
Yeah.
Godwin went off.
Yeah, Chris Godwin, 11 receptions, 125 and 2 tutties.
Yep.
I thought Rattler first half he looked pretty good. I mean the yards weren't there, but he wasn't making bad decisions. And I think the second half, Todd Bowles just started going after him as a DC. He loves to send pressure, and what better person to send pressure at than a rookie quarterback in his debut? So I think he's got a little bit of exposed to the speed of the game. So the second half he just shut it a little bit, had some turnovers, but I didn't think he had a terrible debut.
Nah.
I think he showed that he's going to be a good future quarterback for him. It sucked to see Olave go out, though, as his first catch.
True.
He got knocked out, fumbled, and then scooped and scored. But to put 50 points up on an away game
Yeah.
Dude, not even
after
Yeah.
your team just went through a hurricane in Tampa
Not
Bay.
even that, bro. But he threw 3 picks, and he still scored
Yeah.
50.
Yeah.
Dude, you threw 3
Easily could have got
picks.
60.
You literally handed the Saints the ball 3 times and still scored 50. God damn, man.
That's wild. That's
It was a
wild.
lot of fast scoring, man. It was a lot of like getting downfield and scoring,
Dick-
and you know what I mean. On the Saints
Yeah.
end too. You know, Saints obviously didn't do as much scoring as Baker Mayfield and the Bucks. But I mean,
It sucked to not see Mike Evans involved. He had a down game, but him and Lattimore, they always go head to head. I don't know if you guys remember those past
he did
games.
only have like 2 catches.
I was surprised they finished. I was surprised he even finished the game. Those two usually don't finish the game. They always have something happen.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they were actually chill. Crazy.
Bucky
get
Irving
to-
looked nice.
Yeah, they look nice. They look.
I think he might be taking the spot pretty soon. If Rashad White's still lingering with those
Oh, Bucky.
issues, yeah.
Yeah,
And when he gets back, I think Bucky's has been a little bit more efficient on the ground with his yards per
Yeah.
carry.
yeah, explosive for sure every time. This made me feel good. I had a good Sunday afternoon. No. Lions beat Cowboys 47-9. No, they could have scored 60.
On Jerry's birthday too.
Yeah.
On Jerry's
They
birthday.
easily could have scored 60. It's like
Dude,
they took the foot off the gas.
Well, they were being disrespectful, bro. They had their left tackle lined
Tackle
up as a
scores.
wideout. They ran a hook and ladder to a tackle.
They ran a
They
college
were-
play on them.
Like, come on, dude, that's so disrespectful. I love it.
Let's just try
That
it out.
was
See if it
awesome.
works.
Then they threw a back shoulder fade to one of their guards too, and he damn near caught that thing. The hook and ladder. I like this. The lineman was out there. He was trying to juke the big boy.
Right.
he was out there trying to get jiggy with it.
Ah, get off me.
J-Mo,
Oh,
dude.
man.
He burnt Diggs on that tutty. Diggs tried to jam him, and you can't miss on somebody that's got top-tier speed like that. You miss a little bit, he gone. He cooked him. Like, he had like 4 yards separation before that ball even got there. He cooked him.
Yeah. Yeah.
Dak,
But the sad part is they lost Hutchinson, though.
Dak was horrible.
Oh, that's
hurts.
such an injury bad injury to watch, man.
Because I thought they were going to go to the Super Bowl. I think that I don't like that one. That's a hard person to replace.
Trade for Crosby. Give up your first rounders. Trade for Crosby.
Hey.
And then next year, you and Aiden figure it out on who's going on which side.
Yeah, that's wild. Damien, what do you think about the game? Because I loved every moment of
Dude,
it.
I thought Dak played horrible, like always. 17 for 30.
He's been playing horrible this
17
year.
for 33. He had two big throws that went for big catches. They went to the Lions. Which was pretty not a, it's not the movie you want to make. I thought David Montgomery went 80 yards. He had 2 touchdowns after he just got signed. He signed a deal for 2 years. Fucking earning his money. Jared Goff played good. The Lions defense, they had 2 sacks, 2 picks. I mean, just the Cowboys were just
terrible.
It was just horrible.
They
man.
were.
The
were
defense
terrible,
couldn't
man.
stop it. The fucking offense couldn't get it going. I'm sure CeeDee Lamb and the rest of the wide receivers stared down Dak Prescott. Probably told him to sit on the sideline, but you're not gonna hear it because they probably cut the mics off. But I mean, this is it, man.
Speaking of CD Lamb,
This is it.
they got like no chemistry, but they've been playing together for like 5 years.
It seems like they're not on the same page. Like,
How do you not
Dak-
on the same page?
Dak was trying to throw a back shoulder ball, and CD's trying to bust a corner route, and it's like, what? Like, you guys been playing how many years? 5 years together now?
5 years together.
It looks like it's their first year playing together
Dude,
right now.
and I
wilding
actually
out.
made that comment to my buddy because he said the same shit. He said how they look like this, like every game is like their first game together. And like you look at like DJ Moore and Caleb, right? Like the first couple games, like you can obviously see fucking that they were frustrated, and now it's just, you know what I mean? Like, man, now they're learning each other, they're figuring it out. You know what I mean? Like I don't understand how D said, I don't understand how you play 5 years and make simple shit like that. It's
Right.
ridiculous.
You should know each other's tendencies. You should know, he moved his hips this way. He's
Talk
about
about almost $300 million.
You can anticipate where he's going to
Talk about
go.
almost $300
Well, the playbook
$300
hasn't
million.
changed that much
You
either.
can't figure it out. It's crazy.
It's the same play caller.
Yeah, it's the same play
McCarthy.
caller. It's been for
2 years. No, he did it 2 years.
McCarty, right?
2. Yeah.
Yeah.
He always calls his own
McCarthy.
plays. He always did that in Green Bay too.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't
When he
know
first
what's
got
going
there,
on.
he wasn't calling plays.
Yeah, and then
it
he
was-
took it from the OC, Kellen
Yeah.
Moore. He
Yeah,
didn't like
they fired
Kellen
him.
Moore. Yeah.
Yeah.
They didn't. They said you throw the ball too much, and they still can't run. And they throw the ball the same amount that they did with Kellen Moore, and it still don't work.
Crazy.
Dang,
I
bro.
don't know, man.
That game was wild. Shout out Lions.
That was a good one.
I was feeling great until Sunday night.
Until Sunday night.
Let's see.
What happened Sunday night?
Yeah. Man, Giants is garbage. For real. But we got MLB on the bright side. On the bright side of
A
things.
step closer to a Subway Series.
Yeah, right. The Mets are about to win it. It looks like they're up 7-3.
Looks that
up to
way.
7-3 in the ninth.
Dude, Lindor's going off,
Dude, he's
man.
had a fucking they just hit a grand slam right now. Vientos hit a grand slam in the second inning. They were up 6-0 in the second.
I don't know. There's something that's just, it feels like about the Mets this year that they got it clicking right now.
They're clicking.
I think they're the team to beat in the playoffs right now. The way that they got their team going.
Like how the Rangers got
And
hot.
then-
Yeah.
That run.
The only thing
Yeah.
that's funny about that is like how I remember at the beginning of the season, I brought up the closer from the Mets, right? I talked about how his music, they play like the trumpet and shit. And then I tried to show D the video. I was like, "Hey, you seen the video?" And D was like, "Man, fuck that video, man. All that shit just to come in and lose." Dude, they about to fucking hit the series if they can beat the Dodgers, dude. That's crazy. Like they're like, fuck. Like people like you fueled that shit right there. Like people like you fueled that right there.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, man.
Oh,
And there's one thing about baseball is that momentum is almost. I'm not gonna say everything.
Key.
I'm not gonna say everything.
It's
but
key,
man,
though.
It is huge. And if there's any team that's got momentum right now, it's the Mets, dude. And man, I don't know. I don't know.
All right.
I feel like the Yankees
Guardians,
barely
Yankees.
squeaked by the Royals, man.
Dog, I am not confident
that'd be a good
against
series.
the Guardians,
That'd
bro.
be a good series. Tonight's game
So
one,
I
right?
think
What time
the
is game one
Guardians take
start?
game one.
Probably same
6:30.
time as the football game.
It's about to start right now, basically.
Well,
6:38
okay.
Yep.
Central Time. I think the Guardians take this game. I do.
Is it in Cleveland?
No, it's in New York.
New York.
New York had the better.
You really think they come in game one and
I think
take?
the Yankees got the best record, so I think it goes through New York.
Yeah.
I think it goes to Yankees no matter what. From here
Game
on
7
out.
ends there if it has to be. Yeah.
From here on out.
I think they can take this one.
I think the Yankees
it was
take. I think
scary.
the Yankees take game one, but
Is Rizzo back? Are you back in the lineup?
Let me check before I say yes.
Because I know he missed that Royal series because of his finger.
stick him at DH. Let him swing away.
Yeah, Rizzo's there.
That's a good bet to have back, but they gotta get Aaron Judge's back going. I feel like he's been in a little bit of a slump these past few games he's been playing.
Non-existent.
And this is not the time for him to go in that slump. It's like
But
the
he's
worst
never been good in the
possible
playoffs.
Yeah, he really hasn't.
Has he?
He never really has.
That's
He
rough.
hasn't.
So he just balls out regular season.
60
and it
home
just
runs every year.
disappears in
Yeah.
October.
Dodgers is
60
trying to
home
creep
runs
up,
every
bro.
year.
They got 3.
And then disappears.
Dodgers creeping up.
He's like LeBron. First 2
They
years in
just
Miami.
scored. Oh,
Wait, to do what now?
One.
What'd you say, Damien?
I said
go
he's
ahead.
like LeBron first 2 years in Miami. In the playoffs, non-existent.
Yeah.
Man. Non-existent.
I didn't realize he was like that in October, to be honest.
Yes.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Like he's never followed up
Yeah.
the great season that he put. That's oof. You gotta find that it factor, man.
Yeah.
Because, after a while, he just starts swinging at everything. He just...
Looking like
quick.
Javi Baez out there.
Yeah.
Dude.
Like, his at-bat, it's like 4 pitches. He's out of there.
Like, looking like me
dang.
playing MLB The Show, dude, just swinging at every pitch that's coming up.
Dude, I swear.
Yo, man.
Just trying to
does.
crush. Just trying to crush it.
He
Just
does,
power
'cause he's so
swing and
big.
everything.
Power swing every time. Every time.
Aaron hits ball now. Like, that's how he is, man. And I get it, because he's huge. Pause. But it's like, you don't just swing at everything.
You guys got Rondon on the mound for the Yanks.
Yeah, I know. I see.
Well, they got Cobb going. Even though you guys are both 0-1, that should be a good pitching game.
I'm telling you, man. I think they could take game 1. Unfortunately.
Well, I don't know, man.
Cleveland seems like it's a sneaky team.
Rizzo,
They are a sneaky team. They're very sneaky.
You got Rizzo at first.
I
You
know.
got Glaber, Soto, Stanton at DH. You might as well put Stanton at DH because he can't move worth of shit.
On my hips. Yeah, man, he can't run the bases. All right. College football.
What a
right.
damn week.
That was
What a damn week.
It was some good games, bro.
Yeah, there really was.
I saw Janey had over like 200 rushing yards again.
Didn't he? Yeah, he did on 31 carries for 217 yards. He averaged 7 yards a carry,
It's crazy.
and he had a touchdown. And then he caught 3 of 4 of his targets for 20 yards and a tutty. But dude, there's some games this week.
Yeah.
Like
Let's get him. I'm gonna let you answer it, all right, Dalton?
all right,
Alabama, South Carolina. That was a good
dude.
game. That was a good game.
I thought Alabama was about to do it 2 weeks in a row. 2 weeks.
Me too.
You gonna let South Carolina Gamecocks come into Tuscaloosa?
Bro,
And,
I watched that game.
if Sellers did not fumble that read option on the fourth quarter, like 2 minutes left, they probably win that game. They probably win that game. Alabama's defense could not stop South Carolina at all. But
Their
the young
defense is
quarterback
shaky.
just had too many mistakes in crucial moments.
Sellers?
Yeah, just too many mistakes in crucial moments. I mean, Jalen Milroe struggled. His arm, and that's the one thing about him is his passing. Like, he's a great runner. He's a great dual threat quarterback, but he's always struggled. He did it last year in the Rose Bowl against Michigan. He missed throws when he shouldn't have. And then I don't know why Ryan Williams only had 2 catches, and he got his third catch with like 3.5 minutes left in the fourth quarter. How are you letting that happen?
Exactly.
Like that's your most electric player on your offense right now, even though he's 17 years old. Every time he touches the ball, he damn near scores.
Yeah.
But, I mean, way to pull it out for Alabama.
I didn't even go through the scores yet. I forgot. My bad. But the score was 27-25, Alabama. Let's talk. You want to talk Sellers? Yeah. So Lenore Sellers, 23-31, 238 yards, 2 touchdowns, and the interception. Jalen Monroe, like you said, struggled. 16-23, 209 yards, a touchdown, 2 interceptions. They almost gave that game away. Let's go on the defense. Let's talk about the defense real quick, and then we'll move on.
They just didn't tackle. They were missing too many tackles. Arm tackling, really. That's what it looked like. And they kind of just let South Carolina stay in the game. They had opportunities to shut it out in the first half. They just, like I said, Jalen missed throws. The defense didn't capitalize on certain crucial third downs. They also, when they did turn the ball over, like when they got the ball, because Sellers gave the ball up quite a bit with some fumbles. I mean, they just didn't capitalize on great field advantage.
They had 3 fumbles.
Yeah.
That's the game right there. 3 fumbles and an interception. So that's 4 turnovers to Alabama's 2. But on third down, Carolina won.
Oh, yeah.
They were more efficient on third down. Fourth down, kind of like a split. Carolina was 1-2. Alabama was 1-1.
Yeah, it's a split, really.
But they had a lot of plays. South Carolina had a lot of plays. 71 plays to their 61. They should have won that game, bro. Time of possession, Carolina.
It's 31. The turnovers, man.
Yeah,
it was those fumbles.
They should have won.
It was those fumbles. That was a really good game to start the morning off.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
They got lucky.
Yes, they did.
Illinois and Purdue. That was a high-scoring game.
Yeah.
Notre Dame laid the smackdown. All right, let me do Illinois first. Illinois, 50. Purdue, 49. All right. Notre Dame, 49. Stanford, 7. Notre Dame laid smack it down. We rolling.
Riley Leonard's finally settling in, I think.
Yep. Army did their thing. 44-10 to UAB.
Can we talk about Army and Navy? They're ranked again, dude. They're ranked again.
They are. They're 23.
They're both undefeated, and Navy's 25.
Yes.
The last time those two teams were ranked, Army won the Natty, and then America won a World War.
Yeah.
that was the last time those two teams were ranked.
Jalen Kitna, is he related to? No, his last name's just Kitna. Okay.
The Penn State game went to overtime.
Yeah, did you see the Army quarterback body the dude with the stiff arm? He dribbled him off the turf.
I saw that highlight.
Dude, that Penn State game. Here, I got this kid's name written down. He's a tight end, number 44. This guy was a Swiss Army knife all day. He had 20 targets, caught 17 of them for 224 yards. He averaged 13.2 a catch and a touchdown.
Warren, right?
And there was a point when they did a shift, and he came from the tight end and the whole offensive line shift. He snapped the ball. He lined up as the center, snapped the ball to the quarterback, and then ran a route and mossed somebody in the end zone for a tutty. Dude, he played great. And then the quarterback, Alar, he went 30 for 43, 391 yards. 2 touchdowns, but he did have 3 picks. I mean, they kind of let USC stay in that game too. Like Penn State should have handled them a little bit better, I felt like, but the turnovers really hurt that one. But Marks for USC, he had a good day on the ground. 20 carries, 111, just no touchdown. He just didn't get the tutty. That game was a good one, all the way down to OT. And then Penn State pulls it out by 3 on that field goal. Did you guys see the Ole Miss LSU game?
I didn't see that one.
So I was switching back and forth from Oregon and Ohio State, which we'll talk about that one next. But the Ole Miss game, LSU, that game went all the way to OT, and LSU pulled it out at home. I thought Ole Miss was going to win that game.
29-26.
Yeah, because when you look at the stats for Ole Miss, dude, their players went off. Like Dart he struggled throwing. He went 24 for 42. Yeah. 284 yards. He had a touchdown interception. Lee went 9 catches on 13 targets, 132. I wish he would have got the touchdown. But Harris got it off of 11 targets and 7 catches. He had 102 yards in the tutty. And then Bentley on the ground, 11 carries, 107 yards, and a touchdown. And he averaged 9.7. Like, they really should have won that game. But it's hard to play in Death Valley at night, man. Always has been. A night game in Baton Rouge, it's a tough place to play. But now Ole Miss, they got to win out to make the playoffs.
Yeah,
they got a tough schedule. They got a tough schedule. I mean, I think they still got to play Alabama. I don't think they've played Georgia yet.
And Georgia laid the smackdown too.
Yes, they did. So did Texas in the Red River Showdown. They beat Oklahoma 34-3. They didn't even score.
Wisconsin smashed Rutgers 42-7.
Yeah. Kansas State, Colorado. Avery Johnson, that quarterback over there. It was his first big game, Big 12, goes Colorado. And he went off. He went 15 for 23, 224 yards, 2 touchdowns, and 1 pick. And then their running back, Giddens, is I think how you say it, he tore up Colorado's defense. He made Shiloh Sanders look like a fool out there. Shiloh could not bring him down whatsoever.
He played terrible. What did he say?
He played horrible. But Giddens went 25 carries, 182 yards. And he averaged 7.3. Like, oof. And then Brown, their wideout. Yeah, he went 6 for 9, 121 yards, averaged 20.2 yards a catch, and put up 2 touchdowns. I mean, Shador did his thing, though.
Shador did his thing.
Yes,
he did.
34 for 40. 388? Yeah, 388. 3 tutties, an interception. Travis Hunter left the game hurt, though. That hurt. Mm-hmm. That one hurt. But it was good to see Miller step up for him. He caught all 8 of his targets for 145 yards. And then Shepard caught 5 of his 8 for 83, and he got a touchdown. But that was a really, really close game, too, later at night. And I really just think that one, Avery Johnson kind of showed the college football world what he is. He hasn't had a game like that all year, and he showed up when he needed to. Mm-hmm. He didn't make dumb decisions. I know he threw 1 pick, but I mean, you go 15 for 23. It's a pretty solid day, especially when you're throwing for over 200 yards. I mean, you definitely expect to win that game.
Yeah.
But yeah, then the old Ohio State.
Yeah, that was a good one.
Oregon, Dan Lanning. Did you see that they kind of at the end of the game, there's a loophole in the college football rules. So Lanning purposely put 12 players on his defense. And Will Howard, that ball gets snapped, flag gets thrown, they let him play it out. It was it wasn't a deep pass, it was an incomplete pass. Time goes off the clock, I think, to like 8 seconds. So obviously there's a penalty on Oregon. So then Ohio State gets 5 yards. but now they're down to 8 seconds instead of having 12 seconds. And then Will Howard, he just 2 crucial moments in that fourth quarter with not knowing where the time was, and he didn't slide when he should have, and he would have got the timeout. He decided to slide with 1 second on the clock in the middle of the field. You can't get the timeout off in time to be able to get your field goal team out there. But yeah, Dan Linney is a smart man. He threw a little loophole in there and purposely got penalized, so he knew the clock would go down and there'd be less time. But that was a great game to watch. I mean, Will Howard, he did go 28 for 35, 326 yards. He had 2 touchdowns. And Geno Smith's little cousin, I think it's Jeremiah Smith.
Yeah.
He had 13 targets. He caught 9 of them for 100 yards and a touchdown. He averaged 11.1 yards a catch. But on the flip side, like Dylan Gabriel, the transfer from Oklahoma, he's a dog. And 23 for 34, 341 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then James on the ground, he had a great game, 23 carries, 115 yards, a touchdown. He averaged about 5, so that's a solid game.
Yeah, both teams had a day.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
They really did.
You know who didn't, though? Judkins. He's been off to a slow start. But Henderson, that's why. Henderson's been like the home run runner. Like, I mean, Ohio State paid for a great roster. It's pretty well known. They spent over $50 million for a college roster this year. Yeah. But, I mean...
Henderson was quiet, though.
They both were. I mean, Oregon's defense just shut down the run game. They kind of put the game in Will Howard's hands.
Yeah, 87
and wanted his arm to beat him.
We'll say it was non-existent.
No, I mean... No, he was existent, yeah, but like...
It was not what their rush game has been all year.
No, true.
Not even close. Oh, speaking of rush games, I forgot to mention, for the Colorado game, back to that, both their running backs only had 10 yards throughout the whole game. They had no run game there. They could have really helped, and that could have really helped them out and win that game. But that Ohio State-Oregon game, I mean, Oregon showed up again. It's the first time in, I think, 13 years that they beat a top 5 team at home. And that stadium was rocking. They wanted that win bad. College game day was there all day.
College game.
I think we just watched the Big Ten championship. Is what I think we just watched.
Think so?
I think we did. I think because I can see. I see Ohio State beating Penn State, but a sneaky one is Indiana. Indiana's sneaky.
Penn State, I think Penn State's pretty good though.
They are. I don't think they have the firepower to hang with Ohio State. Yeah. I mean, Michigan, they're done. This year's no.
You want to talk about?
I ain't talking about Michigan, bro. I don't give Michigan the time of the day because I go off. I'm very biased.
Yeah, you are. 100%. At least you admit it.
Yeah? Oh, to Michigan? Yeah, I'm a Michigan State fan, bro. Fuck Big Blue. Hey, you can win the game, but we'll always kick their ass in the tunnel after the game.
Oh, here we go.
Well, it was a good week of college, man. Shook up the standings, that's for sure. The standings are getting shaken up again.
College has been good this year.
Oh, Tennessee, Florida. That was a close game, too. Tennessee ended up edging that one out by a few points.
Oh, yeah. I thought we talked about it.
We didn't talk about that one.
My bad.
It's all good. Florida's just, they need to change coaches, man. He's not the guy for them. And Miami had a bye.
You talking Florida State?
No, Florida.
Florida. Okay.
Well, Florida State, there's a lot of issues
at Florida State. Florida State. My bad.
They should have never went out and got DJ. That man's fooled 3 schools now. He's fooled 3 of them.
Well, the Mets officially
he was
won.
bad.
Hey.
So now it's what? 1-1?
1-1. So I'm not gonna lie.
So they go to New York now?
Man, Dodgers whooped that ass. I was like, God damn.
Yes, they did.
Nothing. I was like, shit. I was like, ooh, man. I was like, maybe this is something Mets don't want to do. But man, by the second inning today, I was like, okay, Mets, they want to be here, man. They want to be here. Yeah. Lindor's having a great I agree with Dalton. He's definitely having a great postseason. He's already had 2 homers.
Oh, yeah.
Or is he homered here?
That huge grand slam that sealed the series.
Today.
And he's on his shit right now.
That's what's up. Shout him out. Hey, man. So I know I said basketball starts this week, but it doesn't. It starts next week. I messed up. I was like, oh yeah, I think the season starts. Yeah, no, it's next week. My bad.
On Halloween, right?
Yeah, Halloween weekend.
Yeah,
down there that week. Yeah, so
that makes sense.
Yeah, but that first game's gonna be nuts. Tuesday.
Who is it?
That's just gonna be nuts. Knicks Celtics.
Oh,
that's gonna be a good game.
I think Knicks.
Then Timberwolves Lakers.
I think Knicks gonna take it. Knicks and Timberwolves.
I'm gonna say the Celtics take it because I think Tatum and Jaylen Brown are pretty pissed off about some things that happened in the offseason.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tough one. That's gonna be a good game though.
And
that's gonna be a good one.
Knicks ain't no scrubs.
Karl Anthony Towns.
No, they ain't.
No, they're not.
They turned that around.
And they added Towns. They're already a playoff team. And you add Towns. It's gonna be a good one. I can't wait to see it. But those are my calls, though. I think that's what's gonna pull out on top.
You know, I didn't know Towns sounded the way he did until I saw him in a recent interview. That's not the voice I expected for Karl Anthony Towns, bro. I'm sorry, it wasn't.
I mean, you know, he's playing for the Knicks. So that's like almost playing a home game for him. But Karl Anthony Towns is, you know, he's got his moments. I like DiVincenzo. He was a dog. He was a scrapper.
What you think about him barking with?
I think they're gonna miss that.
What you think about him barking with the coach?
Yeah, with the team. Yeah, man. He letting them go for this bump.
He told the coach, he was like, He's like, this is what happens when they let you run the team. He was going in. He was pissed. And then he started. Then they tried to squabble at the end, like in the huddle. What the fuck is that? He's like, God damn, y'all got that much animosity?
Because when they were in the playoffs, dog, he was clutch in the playoffs, bro. On defense, on both ends. Then coming down, hitting the clutch 3 when everybody was hurt. Julius Randle was down. Who else they lost? Robinson, the center.
Yeah, but they traded him to. They traded him to
Timberwolves, didn't they? Julius Randle?
No,
I don't know what he's talking about.
DiVincenzo. They traded him to
Yeah, Timberwolves. He went to because of Karl Anthony Towns.
But I don't know. I think he's a better fit for the Timberwolves, if you ask me.
The Timberwolves, yeah.
You know what I mean? Because he's gonna help.
He was great on the Knicks,
help
though.
Ant out real. You know, he's gonna help tremendously.
It was better than Karl Anthony Towns. That's for sure.
Probably, yeah. I mean, why?
Yeah, man. I mean, yeah. That's why I don't.
Unless
they're trying to
Karl
match
Anthony
the
Towns
bodies.
has another, all-star year, obviously.
I mean, he's an all-star player, man.
He can come back and have a great year. You know what I mean?
Every now and then,
stay healthy. That's his biggest thing. He just can never stay healthy.
Yeah, I mean,
he sneezes and he's out for like a week and a half.
And he really doesn't play no defense at all. He's
fucked up.
He's a guy that just like shoots threes. That's about it. He don't really do too much of anything. He just shoots
don't
threes.
Use his height.
He does, nah. I mean, the game is not really like that anymore either, though. You know what I mean? Like the aggressive being in the paint, it changed. It's more European, but it is, bro. It's really European. You gotta have your hands straight up.
Oh my god!
Like they weren't doing this before back in the day, bro.
Just
like
say it got softer. Be like the league got
softer, bro.
I'm saying
it's not like
it got
Europeans look soft because you seen jokers how they play fucking football, how they play basketball in his country. They got flares and shit going off in the sticks. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like there's fucking smoke on the court. Like you can't even see the people in front of you, and you got a ball like that. You know what I mean? Like that's some hardcore shit. You know what I mean?
I don't know, but
you know what I mean? That's some hardcore shit. Let me see these players go over there and do that shit.
The whole game changed though. So it's like now, with the whole
threes are the big part of it.
Larry Bird's in the league fucking it up.
He's not European. He's American. But
It got European. That was funny as hell.
It did. It changed, bro. Once they got the Euro step in it, and I mean, look at the NBA right now. Like everybody is in the NBA. It's mainly it's Jokic. It's
Doncic.
Yeah.
Wemby
Plays no defense.
DiVincenzo.
Wemby plays defense. Nope, he's American.
Yeah, DiVincenzo. He sounds like
he's trying to be
I
funny.
was trying to throw the names in there.
But man, it's but he's not even the face of the league. There's a lot of guys that's like the face of the league. It changed, and a lot of them they don't play defense. It's rare now. But I wish they would have kept DiVincenzo. Back on topic, but they didn't. I don't like the trade for the Knicks. Oh, I might be wrong. It might work out. I doubt
did
it.
Y'all see that? I saw something, dude. It was like LeBron James. He was like, he made a post, right? He was like, Bronny wants his own skin. He was like, Call of Duty or whatever. Like he tagged Call of Duty and like all the other shit. He was like, talk to me or like get at me or something. I saw some dude make a post underneath like, man, that man went through the entire preseason, just shot 1 for 9. Like he should be trying to hit the gym, not fucking playing video games.
That's true.
But I thought about it, right?
Do you think?
Do you think like if he's not taking it seriously and he's rather just like try to get this fame type shit, do you think he should just rather like just stop and up his spot and give his spot to somebody who actually wants to play and fucking ball out, or like does he want to fucking ball out and knock off the nonsense and like try to focus?
One, that's on him.
He's
focus.
Young. You know what I mean?
It's not like he's like a super grown man. He's a kid, so he's going to make mistakes. He's going to go do stupid stuff. Kobe did. Everybody went through stupid stuff.
Don't compare him
when
to
they were
Kobe,
younger.
Dude. The fuck is wrong with you?
I'm not. I'm just saying. Young people. Was Kobe young? Was he's not a human being?
I guess
he was
at
young,
one
right?
point.
Okay,
He was like a 30-year-old.
He
was like a 30-year-old.
Right, so he was young. He was 18.
Like when he got drafted at 18, he already looked like he was like 30. So you already
18, 21.
So
that's a big difference. Come on, man.
He came into the league.
All right, but anyway, so he was young. So it's like he's going to make mistakes. So I mean, he wants to play a video game. All right, he wants to play a video game.
Well, my question was if he's not taking it seriously. Like, do you think he should just?
Then he's off the team.
He should just like up his spot, give to somebody who actually wants to play.
They'll release him.
I mean, that's up to him though. That's if he's going to play, then he plays. If not, he's going to ride the coattail of his pops till his pops retires. Probably another year. That's on him. That's his career.
Do you think they put him? Do you think they put him in the G League this year?
They should.
This year?
Or do you think they leave him on the active roster?
I said from the beginning.
I think after they do the whole, put the father and son on the court because it's never happened.
Especially in the regular season, they're going to do that.
So they're going to do it in the regular season. They're going to put them both out there. It's going to happen, and it'll probably happen against the Timberwolves. It's going to happen.
And it'll be the second greatest father-son duo moment in history.
Then I think afterwards, it's all up to him. And
I just kind of almost feel like with the preseason he had, they should have just already moved him to the G League, and then you get it brought up and they break. Well, yeah, exactly.
That's been my
LeBron GM
in the beginning. Like he should not be in the NBA, not because doesn't have any kind of talent or because he's a bum. Like he's just not ready. He's literally not ready. Like you've seen it. Like you've seen like the 4 points average, right? You've seen what he did in preseason and in the summer league. Like you can tell, like he's just not ready. Like I feel like the poor kid's like being forced to be there. You know what I'm saying? Like I said from the very beginning. Like if you're gonna fucking draft him, put him in the D League somewhere. Let him play like a year or two, or like put him in like let him go play like a year.
Yeah, but LeBron ain't got a year
like
or two.
A year overseas or something. You know what I mean? Yeah, but it's not about LeBron.
Yeah. All right,
it's about him.
Yeah, it is.
It's about him.
No, it is about LeBron.
That's my whole point.
But that's what it
is.
is.
It's supposed to be about him.
So,
it's supposed to. That's what it's supposed to be.
I get it, but LeBron used his power to be able to get his kid in there. He did it. A lot of people do it. I don't knock it. I'm for it. If I was in the NBA or something like that and my kid could get in there, I'm putting my kid in there. I don't care who likes it, don't like it, don't care. I really wouldn't. I'm going to get my kid in there. People do it all the time. People
Doc
network,
Rivers.
they do it all the time.
Yeah, but Austin
Austin
Rivers
Rivers
can play,
because
though.
it's LeBron.
Austin Rivers could play a little bit.
Well, he's not in the league
No,
anymore.
Yeah, he's not. He was good. He was all right. But it's like, give the kid a shot. He's only 21.
Oh, I'm all for giving him a shot, but I'm just saying, look at the preseason already. He's not ready.
I mean,
He's not ready.
and you got to remember too,
Just put him
he's
in the
55th. There's a lot of people that was, but he's not going to
Gotta let
go.
him get some. Gotta let him get some tough court time, man. Some experience, some fucking.
He
playing.
is.
Here's
He's
the
about
real
to get
thing.
some on the Timberwolves right
the
now.
other first rounder that they drafted, that was it, Dalton Connect or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah, he's
There is he? Because I was about to
Yeah.
say, if they started
awesome.
Bronny over him, that'd
Nah.
be fucking wild.
No, he's going to go. Probably either if it's going to be a blowout or like if they're losing in a blowout or if they're winning, they're going to put Bronny out there for a quick second with LeBron, just for the sake of it.
Are they in Minnesota?
And then they're probably going to take him out. Nah, they're going to be in LA.
They might do it week one. They might
I
do
tell
it
you, he's
game
going
one.
to do it that game. Yeah,
At Staples Center. Yeah.
it's happening.
All the stars are going to be there because to see it. Oh, yeah. And the coach is Jason Kidd. Isn't it?
Jason Kidd? No,
No, who is it?
it's JJ Redick.
JJ Redick.
Oh, yeah. So
So you
friends
know
with
he putting
LeBron.
him out there.
Yeah.
They
Yeah.
boys, so yeah, he gone.
And the whistle.
I mean, LeBron got JJ
And
hired.
the whistle blows just 2 minutes here into the first quarter, and Bronny's coming on out.
Yep, and Bronny getting the hell out too, because
It'd be
look,
funny if Ant
do
just
gotta
yams
develop.
one on
Bronny
Bronny.
comes in
dude.
for
I'm
quick
not
2
denying
turnovers, and
development.
he's gonna grab some pine.
yeah. But it's like I said, it's up to him. We'll see what he does. I'm not expecting anything great. He's not going to be like a life changer for the team. He's just there for the sake of it, being honest. But hey, man, his dad got pulled. That's just what it is. I mean, so hey, but I'm excited, bro. It's gonna be good. I like the Bucks too. It's gonna be good. It's gonna be good. Can't wait. But it's another week ahead, so I ain't gonna dive into too much. So tonight, who y'all got winning?
Jets.
Dalton?
I got the Bills.
Yep, I got the Bills too.
James Cook's not playing. Frank Gore Jr. just got moved up. Yeah. And you know what sucks? Every league that I have James Cook in, I can't drop anybody to play anybody, so I'm just going to have to ride it out.
Oh, that's brutal.
It's not good. They already won. So, I don't need the extra points. It's just to rub salt in the wound, dude. That's all that would be.
Oh, man. But that should be a good game, bro. I'm excited. I'm definitely going to watch that one. Hey, man. If you guys made it this far, greatly appreciate it. Please hit that subscribe button. Hit that follow button. Yo, follow me on X. Follow the guys on X. Please check out the website. Check out the website for the merch. Got some new shirts. About to have the hoodies up there at the end of the week. So we stay busy. That's what it is. But I'm about to go watch this game. I don't know about y'all.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yo, it's been real. I appreciate you guys for being up here. I'm glad you guys are here talking to Ish with me and growing the pod. Greatly appreciate it, for real.
Yes, sir.
100%. So signing off. Peace out, yo.
Sir.
Take it good, my people.
Sir.